Yeah.
So,
So we're
first
live
of all,
right now?
Let me just. I also just want to say, and I don't think I said it out there,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to. I want to make sure you guys understand something. This is, and I say this every week, and I don't want this to get lost. Like I say it every week. This is.
Is he close enough to the mic?
Yeah,
Am I good?
You can hear him?
Yeah.
This is an honor and a privilege, and I say that because like we don't take, I don't know, whatever it seems like, but we don't take anything for granted, and we're super appreciative. I mean, he's been doing this for like coming up on 11 years, you know, and we talk about this all the time. Nothing gets lost on us when it comes to that, and that's really important because. You know, and I think it does come across, and I think we're sincere. But I mean, I just any opportunity, because I mean, like I said, man, I know I'm blessed, and I'm so appreciative to him. This was all his idea, to start doing this together, and I'm thankful every day, you know. So, and he knows that.
So what do you guys want to do?
Talk about anything.
So I think we should start from like square one. So like, you know, like talk to us like childhood wise, like teenage years, high school years. Like what's going on in your mind? Like, what do you think? Like, what did you want to do in high school?
I think always, since I can remember, I always wanted to like make movies or shows or something.
Okay.
I mean, remember we went to out of high school, we were looking at different colleges. Like
Yeah.
you know, you go on like a college tour or something.
Yeah.
We went to New York Film Academy.
We went to New York Film Academy.
Yeah.
His senior year, they had one in New York and they had one in Hollywood, and
Or was it called New York Film Academy?
Yeah, it was.
But
It
they
was.
had one in LA too.
So it's.
But it's called New York.
I know it's the Film Academy.
Something.
There were two campuses. There was one in Lower Manhattan, and then there was one in L.A.
But dude, what was
Yeah.
what was really cool about it is literally like they would bring you into a couple classes. One of the classes was like analyzing the Dark Knight scene with Batman and Joker in the interrogation. I was like, bro, if this is my class, like this is fun. This sounds fun as hell. But then we were looking at it, it's like, well, you know, and I think a lot of people do this. Is like, all right, well, you're not guaranteed a job. You go here, it's like I think it was like 40,000 a year. It was expensive. It's like, dude, you could spend all this money, go here, and then like, bro, you don't have a job.
Yeah.
You know, and that's always something I never want to have debt.
Yeah.
Like I never want to school like debt, and I know a lot of people that have it.
Unfortunately, that's
Yeah.
the situation. That's what I mentioned when we were doing an interview earlier.
Yeah.
Is I think there's a very large population of kids that unfortunately they get put on a path that maybe they really don't want to be on.
And they get forced to do it.
And they get put in a position, and you know, but maybe it's family, maybe it's whatever, and they get put into this position, and then what winds up happening is, they realize this isn't really what they want to do, and they're unhappy. And like I said, there's so many things when it comes to school debt, with college, and so many other things. So,
And I'm not sitting here being like,
We're
don't
We're
get
not.
student loans.
Yeah.
But that was for film school. Like that's not like, oh, I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be a doctor. Like where you,
yeah.
you know, you're more than likely getting a job. That was like, bro, like you know, what are you guys gonna do? Like, so you're seniors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're both,
What are you about to do?
So I want to become, like obviously, I don't want to do finance, but I'm going into finance. But I think my ideal dream job is probably like a pilot or something in the medical industry. But
Those are
just-
two like
I
completely
know.
different.
In the pin.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause my sister, right? She's in the medical industry, and then my other sister, she's in
Yeah.
business.
Right.
So it's like I can see like both ways, and I think for myself, I know just finance is probably gonna be.
So I one thing I will tell you, because I was a business major, and the cool thing about that is when you're a business major, yeah, you have business classes, but you also have all of these other classes that complement it. There might be English literature, there might be history, all of these, like it's like a liberal arts.
Yeah.
But you have your core, your core major being business, like whether it's management or marketing or whatever. I think that's a good degree because you could use it in so many different places. Now, with that being said, I mean, I had a sales manager, a really successful sales guy, who was a history major in college, and then he came out and he went into something else. But I'm always really careful when we talk about this. We're not telling anyone, oh, you know what, don't go to school, don't do this. We're not saying that. We're just saying though that again, for a lot of kids, taking a look at, some other options sometimes because, college is very expensive, whether it's being paid for or whether it's loans. And just be really careful that that's the route you want to go. That's all we're saying.
And there's just so many more ways to make money today than there
Yeah, most
were
definitely.
when colleges became a thing. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That you have to go to college, whatever. So, yeah, there's just a lot of What about you? What did you
Like,
What'd you say?
what I want to do?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like during my sophomore year of high school, I really fell in love with like woodworking and stuff, like
Oh,
work with
shit.
my hands and shit. Cause my mom, my stepdad basically, he's like a carpenter.
Oh my God.
He works for he's like a construction worker. He
Yep.
knows how to,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
weld, put what's that thing? The pink thing in the wall? What's that?
Drywall, insulation.
Installation. He knows how to do
Insulation?
installation, like all that. He made me regular show, the TV, like it's
Okay.
the Bluebird. He made me a regular show Mordecai costume. He's like a really big arts and crafts guy. He made me like a Blue Jay cap. I dressed
Yeah.
up. It was really tough, and I feel like he inspired me in a way. 'Cause,
So
like,
he's good at like architect or like building stuff.
Yeah, his name is Rob. Shout out Rob. But I feel like
Yeah.
in a way, this is completely off topic. But dad, I never had. My dad. Was,
Really?
Yeah, he was like a douchebag.
Yeah.
He's like mad narcissistic.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
with
God.
Rob, I feel like it's somewhat different
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's just mad chill. He's my friend also, but
Yep.
he also knows when to like sun me and teach me like, yeah, this is not what you're doing is not right. But I feel like
Yeah.
he inspired me to do woodworking.
So what you're talking about here is something that I definitely think that they're not doing a good enough job in schools, high school in particular, to provide or talk about the options. Like we talk about, it used to be called, I don't know if they call it the same thing now, but it used to be called the trades.
Yeah.
So you're talking about plumber, electrician,
Do they try to push
construction.
that? Do they try to push that?
They
on
push
you guys?
that. They actually do.
Now they're pushing it?
That's because
Yeah.
See,
I remember
yeah.
when all three of my guys were in school, there was something that they really weren't focusing on.
Never,
And the reality
never.
is that
Really?
Never.
nothing runs without that, and there's a huge shortage.
Yeah.
And the fact that you want to work with your hands and you have an affinity to do that. Listen, man, I think that's tremendous.
You
So-
want to do that automatically, bro? You're gonna make money.
Exactly.
You're gonna
because
make money.
That's
Yeah.
the hardest work you can do, like probably like
Yeah.
construction wise.
Yeah.
Because bro, all that labor, all that sweat.
Yeah.
Like, bro, and the bag is gonna be crazy too. I want to build a life for my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you guys are Italian, right?
Yeah.
You guys ever been to Italy?
Yeah.
Of course.
Is
yeah.
it, girl? I wouldn't know that, but is it
Yeah.
like my mom went to Italy one time in 2018?
Yeah.
And she said it was the most beautiful place I ever visited.
I mean, I'd move there.
Yeah.
I mean,
You moved there?
Oh, I'd
Yeah,
move
it's
there.
unbelievable.
If I always said like if stuff starts going crazy because politics,
Yeah.
I'm going, bro. I'm literally leaving.
I'm gonna move to Sweden.
And it's
bro.
way cheaper to live
It's really
there.
an amazing. It really is an amazing place. I'm gonna tell you one quick story though, just to go back what you were
Yeah.
talking about. So growing up, my dad's best friend had two sons. He was a little bit older, and they were older than me. So I'm probably 5-6 years younger than one, and then there's an older one. But these two brothers, the middle guy. So there was three. But the middle son became an iron worker.
Yeah.
Now these are the guys that you see up on a skyscraper with the mask on welding. Okay, these guys they're a different breed. They are. He was doing that, but then while he was doing that, he became a fireman. Okay. Because you work the job, the fireman. You're in a firehouse one day a week, and he worked out this schedule.
Yeah.
His son, who's the same age as my middle guy, his son went to a very, very good high school. Graduated from high school. The next day, his dad took him to the union hall, and he signed him up to be an apprentice iron worker. So the kid was, and I'm not saying it's all about money. I'm not trying to make that, but this kid, within a couple years of working, so maybe he was 19, 20 years old, something like that. He had his own house. He was making 6 figures, and it's a tremendous opportunity.
No,
Tremendous opportunity. But his dad, so they didn't go to college route. His dad,
Yeah.
that was never on the table because of who his dad was.
Yeah.
And he graduated the next day. They were down there. He signed them up, and now this is, I don't even know, 10 years later or however much longer it is. So
I mean that reminds me of like I had a friend who he didn't go to college. His dad had or his dad or uncle someone had like an air conditioning company.
yep.
This dude was making 6 figures a couple years out of high school.
Oh my god.
Like he had more money than all of us.
Yep.
Like and he was just, dude, he's just installing air conditioning.
That was his mindset from the beginning, like to get that.
Yeah, from the beginning, like, dude, and he bought a house, he had a truck. I mean, he was set. And I think he has a company.
I
now.
love the fact that you guys are talking about that you know in school they are talking to kids about this stuff.
Yeah.
Because and like I said, you're going a different route. You're going a different route. But to just let these kids know that it's okay, that this is a good option, and you're not like my uncle. My uncle was an electrician, and he had an amazing life, and
They make money.
And the guy was a union guy, an electrician. He did great, and it just breaks my heart when anyone in any way, shape, or form sort of looks down on that in some way. Meanwhile, from a standpoint of money, those are the guys that are making a lot of money. Man.
Exactly, like the people who go to college look down on the people from trade school because they look at them like they're like nothing.
But it's insane to think about that because here's my simple question. You got a big flood in your house. I mean, you're in a panic. You're calling a plumber.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're not. Does anybody ever ask, hey, what are you going to charge me? Let me go get some quotes. No, my toilet's backing up or my basement's flooded. Whatever you charge, and that's why these guys, they do so well.
And with that, you could be your own boss. You start your own
100%.
business.
Yeah, you work when you
100%.
want.
Start your own company.
100%.
You work when you want. You don't have a boss.
No.
And you could do that with basically all the trades.
Honestly, that just makes me feel really good that this is actually going on, and that's the route that you want to go. And because I hate the fact that it's looked at in a certain way. And listen, if there are people out there and they want to look, but then the other side of the coin is this, like we talked about, you're gonna strap these kids with a lot of debt.
Yeah,
and a lot of them, let's be perfectly honest, they come out with these degrees that they're kind of, that you can't do much with them. So that's the thing that's kind of scary too, but whatever.
Yeah, man. A lot of my friends, like I used to have, like they look down on trade school as like some easy way out, and I'm like, that makes no sense at all.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
No.
And that starts at home. That comes from parents that kind of look down at that stuff. But I grew up in Jersey City, and mostly a large 80% of my guys that I grew up with are all blue collar guys, cops, firemen. Those are the guys I grew up with. You know what I mean? And I went a little bit of a different route. I went into business. But a lot of these guys that I came up with, now they're. What's funny about this? Early to mid 50s, these guys are all retired now. So they went on a job early. Now they're early 50s, mid 50s. They're all retired now. They're retired. Which is if you think about how amazing that is, right? So.
Bro, and when you said you wanted to do film and stuff, like, were you interested in movies at a young age?
Oh yeah.
Bro.
I always love movies, shows. And when we walked into this place, I was like,
dang,
if this was in my school growing up, oh my, I'd be in here all day. I'd just be, skipping class. But, I've always, and I still, I think the more popular we grow and stuff, there's opportunities to do that.
No, word.
Because I see all these people that have made movies, even if they make it independently.
Yeah.
You just get some money and then
Just film it with your bros or something, man.
Dude, it's so easy to make movies now compared to 10 years
the
ago.
point that it's so interesting that you're bringing this up and you're talking about it because there's something really unique going on in New Jersey that a lot of other states
the
can't talk
Netflix,
about.
the new studio Netflix.
Look at what's going on. Look what's going on
Sandler.
down at the Jersey Shore. You got Fort Monmouth. They're studio being built there. And then what they just
There's another one now,
in
right?
Bayonne.
And it's the Paramount.
Paramount made a deal in Bayonne. It's going to be, I think, finished by 28.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be one of the biggest movie studios in the country, if not the biggest. And so what's happening here is little by little, and we don't have to go into all the reasons why, but California and LA has changed a great deal where people are getting out of there. So what's happening now is you've got two major studios here in New Jersey, whereas if you want to be a filmmaker, or you want to be part, maybe the technical side, whatever, this is a great place to be now.
Yeah.
You got Bayonne, you got Fort Monmouth down the shore. I mean, this is an incredible time if you want to get involved in this business, man.
Yeah,
No,
facts,
and there's
celebrities who are coming down to New Jersey and filming. Like you got Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore too.
I mean, saw Timothy Chalamet was filming.
Marty Supreme.
No, what was the one where he was the musician?
Oh,
Wonka?
Bruce Springsteen.
Willy Wonka.
Oh wait, Willy Wonka. That
No, it was from Willy Wonka.
one? Wait, the
Not Bruce.
musician.
What's the other one? No, Bob Dylan.
Oh, that
He
one.
was filming
He
that,
was
I think, in
filming
like
that?
Cape
Yeah.
May or something.
Yeah, and then also the
New Jersey,
the movie
you know?
we just saw, which was Jeremy Allen White was played Springsteen. That was
Wow.
filmed. That was filmed all over New Jersey.
I
He's a
don't know
great
what's
actor.
going on with Jersey, but they're
think
bringing
about-
like Hollywood
listen,
to Jersey.
yeah.
It's kind of
Man, that-
crazy.
Right next door in
Jeremy, he's a great actor. I love him in The Bear.
Phenomenal.
Oh yeah, great
The
actor.
Bear is- The
you
Bear's
know,
a great
I don't know
show.
if you remember this. You guys might be too young for this.
Yeah.
There was another show called Shameless.
Yeah, my brother loves that show.
That show was on. This guy
Great
is
show.
something. You know, whatever. You know, you talk about like the it. Somebody has the it factor.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, like you look at this guy. You know, not physically imposing. You know, not like doesn't look like a matinee idol. Whatever.
Yeah.
But there's something about this guy.
What
that-
about the movie with the wrestlers, the brothers?
the Iron Claw?
Iron Claw
Dude.
with Zac Efron.
Did you see it?
HBO
No,
Max.
I didn't see it.
You guys didn't see it?
Now my friend Stefan,
Bro.
he loves that movie.
Literally go watch
played-
that movie,
Jeremy
bro.
Allen White plays one of the.
He's
brothers
one of the
in
brothers.
It's like a couple brothers, right?
It
And one of
is-
them
well, it
dies.
was four. Well, no.
Well,
it's a lot
you know
more
what?
than that.
Just
It's
watch
you
it.
have to watch
Just watch
pretty
it.
Yeah,
fast.
watch it then.
Just
But
watch
I mean, I grew up watching those guys
Yeah.
like on wrestling, you know.
Yeah.
So to see
Yeah.
that movie, and I kind of knew the story.
Yeah.
But that movie Iron Claw was tremendous. But it's so interesting to me. And you know, a lot of people talk about when The Sopranos came out and how you know how that was such a Jersey show.
Yeah.
And then all the other stuff, you know, with respect to Jersey. But now to have two.
Well, and the
major-
greatest reality show ever,
I mean,
Jersey Shore. I don't know if
Jersey
you
Shore,
guys.
Yeah.
which is-
Reality show, man.
Listen.
Come on, bro.
Listen, you
Are you
won't
re-
get.
are you
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Are
You
you-
wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it, bro.
That's snooking it. Nah, cause
Because, bro, when it was debuting, you were literally like 6.
It was
no,
like,
not-
bro.
literally.
Wait, that was 2010.
I think it was 09, 10,
Yeah.
11,
I was
12.
3.
Yeah,
I was 3
yeah,
years
yeah.
old.
He's
I was
young.
the
He's a-
experience.
So, like,
He's a
dude,
young fella.
In the moment watching that, and like, dude, this is the thing about shows, 10 plus years ago is you would just watch the show that's on, right? Like
Yeah.
and everyone would talk about it. Now today, it's just everything's streaming, and
Yeah.
not everybody's watching the show
right.
Yeah.
on, like you were talking about Sopranos.
Cable.
Like when they were watching Sopranos when it was coming out, it would come out on Sunday, and then you would talk about the next day, right? Like it was like a thing. Now it's just there's just
Yeah, it's
too
a lot
much.
different. It's a lot.
You have
It's-
too many options.
it's
You turn
a
on
lot
TV. There's
different.
too much.
I-
People watch streams, YouTube
Yeah.
now.
It's true though. When you think about I'm gonna give you, because you were too young. You were too young, and you guys obviously.
Yeah.
But just to let you know the magnitude of this show, The Sopranos, right? So just
my
the
God.
magnitude.
James Gaffondi.
Spoiler alerts.
Sunday night. This was on HBO Sunday night. Okay. If anyone called that we used to have a house phone back
Yeah.
then. If anybody called you,
Are
first
there
of
still
all,
house phones?
No.
Nah, I got-
Bro,
we
we
got
all
rid of
got iPhones. Chill.
No, there's no.
Too funny.
I remember having
we
them,
got rid of ours
You
a
had
long
a house
time ago,
phone?
actually.
I used to have one. Yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of ours.
It was in my kitchen, my room, parents' room,
Yeah,
my
of
garage,
course.
everywhere.
That was back in the day.
Swear.
But this thing, if somebody called your house on a Sunday night while
Yeah.
Sopranos on, you would be like,
Don't spoil this.
who was that?
Mind you, you can't pause the TV.
No, there's no pause.
There's no
I
pause.
Go, I
Yeah,
go,
just live,
who
yeah.
the hell is
Yeah.
calling us on Sunday when a Sopranos are on? Are you out of your mind? And that was like a thing. And then now I had a group of probably maybe about 6 or 7 guys. So, what happened? What happened?
You can't just say that, bro.
Can't just
Say what?
You can't just say 6.
You can't just say 6'7", man. Come on.
It's
It's
click
gonna
a button. Click a button or
Could
something.
could you leave me alone and stop picking on
Click
me? I'm
something.
trying to tell a story about the Sopranos. He can't. All right.
It's a.
Take that back.
Wait, no.
Oh no, it's not working.
Oh no, it broke. We broke. You,
Nah, you said that and
You
it
said
ruptured
6'7"
the
and it
fucking
broke.
machine.
Hold on.
You actually
You
broke
said that.
The next day, Monday, the conversations for most of the morning
Yeah.
were about the Sopranos.
Damn.
And you don't understand. This was like a phenomenon.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yo,
It was aired on HBO Max. Like HBO, the show.
There was no HBO Max. It was
No,
HBO.
my fault. It was HBO. The channel.
It's just
HBO,
HBO.
yeah.
Cable. Damn.
It's not cable.
What was it?
HBO's not cable, right?
HBO, yeah, it had to be cable. You had
No,
to
no,
pay
I'm
to get
saying you gotta like subscribe. It's like a.
No, you pay
Oh,
for
no,
it.
you gotta have a subscription.
Yeah, you pay for
Yeah.
it. Like it's in your package. Like
It's a package.
HBO, like HBO, Showtime, all that stuff.
Well, that's another
yeah.
thing I was gonna ask you guys. Like, do you even have cable? Like,
Yo,
do people have cable?
I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'm messed up.
No. Wait, what'd you mess up with? The audio not working?
Is it working? Is it working now? Okay.
It's talking.
Yo?
Yeah,
Wait,
but-
you
yeah.
said cable,
Can
right?
hear us?
Yeah,
Right.
before you had to buy like a membership to your cable company to have
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember having that.
Well, it'd be like this. It'd be like, all right, let's say you get Verizon
Yeah.
Fios, right?
Mhm.
It would be like $100-something, and then they were like, all right, do you want HBO, Showtime,
Yeah.
like Cinemax?
No.
I know you know about
that's
Cinemax.
that's like oversaturation though. Like to me, I would like to have like only like a couple channels. Like I love my cartoons, you know, Adventure Time,
Well, no,
regular
no, no,
show.
no. It would be
Cartoon
like
Network.
you're getting 1,000 channels.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You get
But
everything,
the
yeah.
add-ons are like the premium channels. Like
Yeah.
HBO's a premium channel.
Showtime.
Yeah,
Those
cause
are
a lot of
premium.
good shit.
ESPN
Yeah.
was all that stuff, but it's all part of it. But
Yo.
but I'm telling you, man, that I've never experienced, and we talk about like we go back and forth what our all-time favorite show is and
Yeah.
favorite show and this and that. Like we're huge. Why don't you? You know what I'm surprised you guys didn't ask?
What?
How did he come up with the name Los Pollos?
Oh yeah, do you guys?
That was
Breaking
actually
Bad.
another question.
Breaking Bad.
That was
Yeah.
another question.
It was
we
the
were gonna
villain.
ask.
His name's
But
Gus, right?
let him tell the actual.
Well,
tell
no,
the
but hold
story
on.
how
Have
it-
you guys watched Breaking Bad?
My brother has watched Breaking Bad. I've gotten
Everything is his
spoiled for
brother
everything.
watched it.
Listen, tell your brother.
Your brother's got good taste. I don't know what you're doing.
Nah, chill, bro.
Wait, hold on,
I've
hold
gotten
on.
spoiled for it.
Hold on.
You got
Sopranos?
spoiled?
Yeah, I got spoiled for Breaking Bad.
Sopranos?
No, there's no. You can't spoil Breaking
No.
Bad. You can't.
Sopranos and Breaking Bad. Do yourself a personal favor.
And watch it.
It'll change your life.
Dang.
Those two shows.
Nah, cause I've watched season 5 of Breaking Bad, and when I tell you like the last 3 episodes,
No.
Why would you do
can't
this?
Why would you
do
watch
that,
like the
man.
first?
That's
No, you can't do
insane.
that,
not cause, bro, I'm watching other shows. Like I'm watching. There's Bill. As Saturday Night Live. Like
SNL.
Saturday Night Live SNL.
Yeah.
One of the cast members, his name is Bill Hader. This is an HBO
Yeah.
show. It's called Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Barry is I watched that whole show. Episodes are like 30 minutes
Barry,
each.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
packed to the punch, straight to
Yeah,
the point. I feel
yeah.
like, to me, top 3 show for me ever after watching
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like Bill Hader's a great writer.
Listen,
Everything.
I've seen it. I'm telling you right now, bro. You just gotta watch Breaking Bad, Sopranos.
All right, so let him.
That's the only two.
let him
Let him
tell-
geek out real
Yeah.
quick. Let him geek out.
Let him tell a story
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the inception
Yeah.
of Los Pollos.
So when my brother Jake,
Yeah.
and he streams with me, streams with you. Like, he's the one who told me what Twitch was.
Oh.
So when I was about, I think I was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So I was 19. Jake tells me, "Oh, dude, you gotta make a Twitch account," and because he was into he would watch Minecraft and stuff. You know, you guys
Yeah.
probably watch
Yeah.
play
I
Minecraft.
love
and
watching
stuff,
that
yeah.
shit growing up.
So he was like, "This is how I watch streamers and other, whatever." So when he told me to make the account, I was actually watching Breaking Bad, and I don't know why I just put Los Pollos TV. Like I just put, because I saw a lot of Twitch people had the ending of their name was TV,
Yeah.
so I just put Los Pollos TV. Fast forward, I didn't plan to be a streamer or anything like that. I just I got NBA 2K.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is how long ago this was. This was NBA 2K15. This is my first stream ever. I went to the midnight release at GameStop in you guys are around here, so you know Route 22?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so Route 22. Just waited in line. I luckily got one. They were running out. I luckily got one. Went home, and Jake had to go to school the next day, so I was playing a little bit with him, and he passed out on the couch. It was up.
What console did you use to play this game?
This was PS4.
Come
Ooh,
on, man.
But I had both. I had Xbox.
One?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we had both. But this, this was PS4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jake passes out on the couch. I'm playing it, and I'm playing Park. Obviously, do you know the game mode My Team?
I mean,
You build your team?
You build your team. It's
Yeah.
kind of like in Madden has it, FIFA has it.
You know the face thing? You insert your face?
That's like Park.
Oh.
That's like my player.
Yeah.
So this is where you just open packs and you get whoever you get. You pull LeBron, on your team.
This
now.
is inside the game too, right? Not
This is in the
physical?
game. This is in the
Alright.
game. Yeah. So I'm playing the game, and all of a sudden a glitch starts happening where I'm getting millions of I'm getting tens of thousands of dollars worth of in-game currency, real money in the game. I'm getting millions of VC or MT, whatever.
Why?
a glitch was it was day one of the game, right?
Yeah, so it's still like in the
So
process.
they didn't know all the bugs yet.
Yo.
So shout out to 2K for being like incompetent. So the I'm glitching this game like crazy, bro. And I remember I had made the Twitch account. I was like, because I tried to show Jake, he's sleeping. I'm like, bro, I gotta show someone this. This is crazy. So there's a button on the PlayStation remote. It says share. You click share, and it just streams. You know, if you're logged in. So I just typed in the LosPollosTV thing, and now I'm streaming. And all you could do was click live and make a title. So I just made a title like money glitch or something, just something. And since it's the first day of the game release, all these people who didn't get the game yet, they want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, I start getting people come in. Dude, I had over 100 people my first stream.
Damn.
And they're all like, dude, how are you doing this? You got to show us how to do it.
Magician.
And I don't know why I just thought, I was like, all right, follow me and I'll tell you how to do it. So I just started milking followers.
Nah, that's foul.
I don't know why I thought to do that, but I just did it.
Nah, man. What'd you do? Like, did they ever ask, like, you ever, like, drop a tutorial on how to
Oh
do
yeah,
it?
I was just showing them on stream. I was like, yeah, follow me. And so then people would follow me and I was showing them how I was doing it, whatever. And then so that's kind of how I got my first, amount of people who watched. And then so since they follow me, every time I'd go live, they get
come
the
back.
notification, come in.
Ooh.
And that's the origin of the Los PollosTV.
I mean, if you think about, this is why, and this is, I think about from the days, when I was in sales and business and everything, and you never know when that's going to happen, right? Yeah. So you
Dude, it's
never know.
random.
You never know, and so my thought is always, your mindset is like for him, it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And I think a big part of this is you have to just always, I'm not saying you're always going to be ready, but at least, in your mind, you want to put yourself in a position where good things can happen.
Right.
And that was so random, and now, 10 years later, it's kind of crazy.
And I was working in a hospital. I was working in a kitchen in a hospital. So like when people come check in, you bring them like their tray of food for the night.
Yeah.
So I was working there, and I was going to Union County.
UCC?
Yeah, I was going to UCC because I was gonna go to Florida, and then I didn't go there. So then I was just like, all right, well, I can't just like not. So I was just in like a community college. I wasn't doing any work. I'm gonna just be honest.
Bro.
But yeah, so I was basically just juggling all three of those.
It's and this is again, what we're talking about out there, and then we're talking about it in here. We're all on a different path, man.
Facts, bro.
We're all on a different path, and that's why it makes me so upset when I just see people just comparing themselves, and it kills me because
It's
we're
unreal.
we're all on a different path, and sometimes it's going to take you a little longer than someone else, or maybe you find something you like. And again, man, if this is sitting right here next to you, in front of you guys, is a real life example of that right here.
Exactly. Like, people set unreal expectations on social media about what you should be. Like, fitness body trainers, like how to succeed, like men, guru coaches, like all that, man.
So the one thing I will tell you,
Yeah.
and especially someone my age, what's been it's a complete lie, and it's really terrible because there's a lot of people that believe it. You see these guys that train for these superhero movies, or you see these guys, they're all taking things to enhance.
Right.
Nobody's just eating chicken and broccoli and going to the gym every day. Like, that's not happening. So the fact of the matter is, do you know this guy? He was in a Superman movie, and I don't know how popular he is with you guys. I really like him a lot. His name is Frank Grillo.
I've heard of Frank Grillo.
This guy is 60 years old. He's in tremendous condition, and he's in like he was in a Superman movie.
The new Superman movie?
Yeah, but he also was a character in the
Show.
the Winter Soldier, the Captain America, and he's been in a lot of. He's an action guy.
Oh,
yeah,
he's with the skull mask.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
him,
so.
Skull
So he's
Bones?
been in a lot of movies, and you know what he talks about, and it's literally the first person in Hollywood to be honest about this. He was on a podcast, and it was like a fitness thing, and he's like, at my age, he goes, basically, I mean, I'm paraphrasing. He goes, but I have to take I have to take testosterone and things like that if I want to compete at this level, if I want to do this stuff. And I was so appreciative that somebody was at least honest about this, because you have all these people that are, you know, that are talking about this stuff, and they're doing a lot of injustice because they're not being honest about it. And you think, oh yeah, like the guy who plays 4, like, come on, man. You know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think it's great to be in shape and work out, but that's another unrealistic expectation too. It's insane, and you're always going to be chasing something, and you're wondering why you can't achieve it.
It was like you were saying about, you know, the comparison is a thief of joy thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you just go on social media and you see dudes with 8-packs and people are driving Maserati, or not Maserati, like, you know, like a Lambo, whatever, like crazy shit, like, or sorry, I shouldn't shit. But, you know, there's always gonna be somebody with just more than you. There's no person in this world who is the top of the, you know.
Top of the ladder.
You know that
Never.
the J. Cole song "Love Yours"?
Yeah.
Like, ain't no such thing. Like, there's always gonna be like a girl better than one you got. Always gonna be someone that's richer than you. Like, everything's gonna be better.
Always.
Always.
If you want to look at it like that, you could always find something.
This is why, man.
Better.
This is why sometimes, you know,
But
I
it's
know,
not really-
I know we're all, you know, the phones are in our face 24 hours a day. But I think, especially young people, I really think that you should take just a holiday from social media.
Not facts.
Yeah.
Because what's the worst that's going to happen?
Nothing.
Guess what?
man.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But when you got this stuff in your face and you're seeing, oh, this guy's driving this car, this guy's doing that. Listen, and I don't know if I said this, I probably didn't, but I was talking to someone about it this week. Some of the most miserable people I know are the most successful people.
Dang.
I'm talking about houses, cars, money, and day to day they're just miserable because it's not all about that stuff. It's not.
it really
it's just
isn't,
not.
man.
And I think you have to be really careful of falling into that trap, especially as a young person. Also, another thing that I have to say, which everything is temporary. Because what breaks my heart is you hear about young people who, you know, between depression and then, God forbid, people, you know, taking their own life or whatever. You hear about that as young people, and it just kills me. It breaks my heart. And what you want to just let everybody know is, whatever you're dealing with right now, it's temporary. It's a little blip in the radar. You're going to get past it. Sometimes people can't see that, and that's very, very upsetting to me, you know, when I hear that. So,
Well, especially when you're younger, you'll just think something's the biggest deal in the world. You'll just, oh my God, there's no way to get over this. As someone who I'm 30 now, where I'm telling you right now, whatever it is, it's not worth being sad about it. Definitely not worth taking your life, anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, because it's just gonna pass. It's, you know, everybody goes through stuff, and you know, people who get through it, like those are the people those are those life experiences, and you know, that's what makes a person, you know. So don't give up. Anyone out there listening, don't give up if it's shitty right now, or so I keep saying shit.
We'll censor it out. It's okay. It's
yeah,
okay.
but you know,
Just
and the other thing too is,
don't give up.
To your point though too. I mean, we're sitting in this. You know, we're sitting in this like beautiful studio, right? And this is another things that kids have to understand. I say kids, I mean young people. There's so much resources available to you. If you're upset about something, you're sad, you know, whatever it is, there are really, really good people that you can sit and talk to. And I think that's another thing that whether you're young, whether you're older, that's something they should really take advantage of, because a lot of times, I raised 3 boys, you know, and we're the 4 of us are guys. Listen, man, this is the thing that guys just tend to suffer in silence.
Yeah.
We tend to just internalize it. We suffer in silence. We keep everything inside. Oh, I don't want to, I don't want to spill my guts. I don't. And the thing is, you're doing yourself a real disservice. And like I said, man, if you're feeling a certain way, there's really good people that can help you.
Right.
And whether, like I said, we talked about things like, how about somebody you break up with your first girlfriend, you think it's the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, man.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, it hurts like hell now, but again, this too shall pass. It's a blip in the radar.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's always good to, like, talk about your mental health, especially, like, despite gender and all that, but men especially, like, they keep quiet. I feel like that's why it's good to have, like, a therapist or something.
I listen, man. You guys, like you said, especially like you got. There's a lot of good people, you know, in school. There's counselors. There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man.
Take advantage of it. I'm going to tell you something right now. I think I've shared this with you, or maybe I didn't, but I think I did.
Okay.
I had something when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I've learned to I've become much better with it. But I had a really bad temper, and I didn't understand why. I mean, later on I kind of figured it out a little bit, but I had a really bad temper, and I got myself in trouble a couple times, and then I met with a counselor, and this woman was fantastic, and she kind of walked me through a process. What happens? Where do you start? Like, what are you feeling like? And then when you lose your temper, like, what's that process like? And I literally took her through. And what she explained to me, and this is like a little thing that this worked for me, like, when I got to a certain point, if I didn't remove myself from the situation, then I was past the point of no return, and then something was going to happen. And I programmed myself. And I use that as an example because I think speaking to someone can help. And I've, for the most part, I've been able to, keep it under control because of that. And that's something I was 16, 17 years old, and someone helped me with that. So what I'm trying to say is this: you're going through something, you need to reach out and ask for help because it's there. The help is there.
Listen, all I'm going to say is I'm not trying to expose, but growing up, you've had a couple temper things happen.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I didn't say I
Couple
was,
things happen.
Wait, I didn't say I was
I
perfect.
think I got hit with a water bottle once.
Wait,
but,
wait a minute.
you know,
Wait a second.
Hold on a
Wait,
second.
hold it. I didn't say I'm not a imperfect. I mean, I'm not a perfect human being.
No,
But
I get
said
it.
for the most part.
No, it's like with him, if you knew when he was really mad. Other times he's kind of like upset about something or like mad, but like it's so
You're enjoying
it's,
it. No,
it's
have
messed
fun.
up because
No,
me
enjoy
and my
yourself.
brothers
Have
would
fun
like
with this.
almost like laugh about it, like
Yeah, it's hysterical.
just because he's always funny, right?
Yeah.
So when he's being dead serious, it's like
All right, so
It's like funny to witness
There was
'cause
a
he's
bit-
always
there was-
joking.
There was a bit that I did, like one of my bits, like stand up.
Yeah, man.
And this actually happened, and pretty much everything that the stuff on stage and everything that I do, it's all derived from real life situations.
Right.
And I remember like getting really mad and screaming about something, and like one of them being like, they would think like I'm rehearsing like a bit, and I'm just doing like an act. And I think it might have been Jake or Nick, one of my other guys. Literally, I got so mad about something, I was screaming and yelling about something, and he was like, "Oh, he literally said to me, I think it was Nick. He goes, "Oh, that's really good. It's really funny." He goes, "You may just want to change the ending a little bit." I go, "I'm not doing a bit, man." I go, "I'm really pissed." Like he thought I was like, he's like, "No, it's funny, but you may want it funny." And I never forgot that. That was one example.
a couple times.
Oh God.
We gotta go somewhere or something's going on and you can't find your keys or your wallet. Those were the times where I'm like, holy shit, like
Okay.
Just-
All right.
like what it was just like
I still what's funny?
you probably still do that.
I don't know where that comes from because I'm going to tell you right
like
now.
he'd be yelling at us, who touched my wallet? Like no one touched your wallet.
You know what I think?
And he's like, okay,
Can I tell you a true? This is a true story.
man, go ahead.
And I think
I think I inherited some of this by the way.
I
so
think,
that's
I think
fucked
I
up.
know. No, wait. I think I know where maybe the origin of this.
Of what, like your
It's
anger?
February. No, of the thing about the panic when losing something. Let me tell you what happened. It's February 7th, 1995.
The specific date.
That's the day before
That's
I
how
was
it's
born.
seriously
Well,
got you.
because
I was
my-
born
Oh,
February.
you were
8th.
born that day?
Because he was
The
born on
8th.
the 8th. My wife, it's time to take her to the hospital. Her water broke, and we're going to the hospital. I can't find my keys. And it was snowing out.
Oh my.
The
Oh, man.
full blown panic of that in that moment was so bad. And then I found them. But then there's something weird about there's two things. My phone and my keys. If it's not exactly where I left it,
Yeah, man.
I don't know what comes over me, this anxiety, and I think it has a lot to do. I go back to that moment. It could be, man.
So I was born into stress anxiety.
You were,
There was
I mean,
there's elements.
you think
Wait,
okay?
what though? Like what element?
I mean, dude, a big thing with my streaming that kind of got me a little popular was my raging on stream.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
with the
I
chat
was
zones.
I was getting like literally angry at video games. Like I've never like Fortnite. I don't know if you guys ever seen those clips. I was horrible at Fortnite.
Yeah, man.
you know, if I lost in 2K something, I'm screaming. I'm actually angry, throwing controllers.
Well, that's a big part of the appeal, though.
You know what that reminds
Well, I'm
me
just
of?
saying, like I definitely think I got that from
Yeah.
watching you. You know,
The
like
streamers who be screaming are like the funniest. You know, Flight reacts.
yeah.
Yo, bro, like him, like his 2K raging.
Like
He
no,
listens
like
to the
Flight,
mic.
like Flight legitimately has anger problems. Like he definitely does.
Do you know him for real?
Oh yeah, I love Flight. I don't think we've met,
Yeah.
but yeah, we did like a series of streams recently where it was like me, him, you know, your Rage and Cash.
Yeah, I know your rage.
Yeah, so we did like a stream, like we just play different games. That's really fun.
That's hard.
But Flight is one of the OGs, one of the best ever.
Man, for real. Like, I feel like with the Steph Curry thing, with his relationship too with Steph, I think he's been supporting Steph for a long time, and I actually saw a video of them meeting up together. Not video of meeting up, but like Steph shouting out Flight.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Saw that.
dang, yo, Flight came a long way.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to ask you, like, you have any like streamer buddies like him? Because
Well, that's the thing. Like someone like Flight is like I love Flight because I come from playing 2K, like the
Yeah.
2K community, whatever.
Yeah.
So the people that have grown from that, I really relate to those people. You know, so Flight's one of them, Cash one of them. I'm trying to think. Like even like Aiden Ross started on 2K.
What about Flight? Not Flight. Speed.
Speed.
I think Speed started on 2K too. A lot of like big people started just playing 2K. I'm trying to think really who. I mean, there's a lot. I don't want to not mention anyone. But
You know, I'm Dante.
did he start on 2K?
I'm not sure, but it was like he started really early. Like, he started on Fortnite. You know, X, obviously the rapper, XXXTentacion.
Yeah.
He started like he was like really shining on his music and stuff 2016. Then he blew up 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw them. I think they play with your Rage too. Yeah.
It's tough.
It's just funny how this stuff. You know.
You know, the thing too is you guys were asking us, you know, some questions earlier, and one of the things that we talked about, I think you asked the question about like doing a collab or who would you like to, you know, do stuff with, and like I said, that's one of the things, but it's so funny, and not to bring him up again, but it was just, like I said, we're just talking to his dad this week, but the stuff with the Rizzler.
Shout out to the Rizzler, bro.
And shout out to the Rizzler
Yo,
because
man.
He's just the best little kid ever.
I mean,
bro.
and also,
He's the goat.
and I'm going to tell you this, man. We, you know, I don't think we said this when we were doing the interview, but just the most amazing family this kid has, and they do such a great job. You know, he still goes to school, and he's you know, I mean, you know, he's still doing his thing, and they work really well with his schedule. They turn down a lot of stuff because they don't want him flying all over the country and stuff, so they keep it kind of local. He does stuff when he needs to.
I still gotta try the Rizzler Arizona. Have you guys seen that?
can't-
No,
you-
I
you
have.
can't-
I was going to
You
get it.
can't
bro.
buy it.
Yeah.
You
What do you
can't
mean
get
you
it.
can't buy
It's
it?
sold out. You can't get it anywhere.
God, I gotta. Someone hook me
You
up.
can't get it. You
How much
can't.
does it
You
cost?
can't get it.
Speaking of Arizona, like the price went up recently. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it has?
It has by like, cause there's like a corner store near the Domino's, like right there by like the car thing. Dude, in Arizona, costed $1.75.
Wasn't it always 99 cents?
It was
was.
always 99
That
cents.
was their thing. That was
Dude, when
It
I
was
was in high
always
school,
that was their thing.
my number one drink was an Arnold Palmer.
That's the half and half, right?
It's the half and half.
Yeah.
Limited ice.
It's
iced
the
tea, yeah.
Arizona Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, Arnold Palmer.
What?
That was my all-time favorite.
That
Phenomenal.
Arizona flavor?
Phenomenal.
Oh, dude, we had a few of us. We were like the Palmer guy or something. I don't know. We had like a little group, but yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna tell you guys one because you guys are seniors. I'm gonna tell you one story about him, and the stuff that I used to get roped into that I didn't even
Oh,
know what was
God,
going
what is
on.
this?
Guy would get me. He wouldn't tell me all the details. He would just say, "Hey, man, can you do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I was, you know, I had a sales job, so I didn't work in an office. I worked from home even back then. And I would travel, do meetings, whatever. So I was around, you know. So one day, he's a senior. He goes, "Hey, man, could you do me a favor?" He goes, "You know, could you pick up some lunch? Maybe get a pizza?" I go, yeah. Well, what's going on? He goes, "Yeah, there's a few of us, and could you pick up some pizzas?" So whatever. So I pick up like 6 pizzas. I drive over to the school.
All right.
Now I'm thinking I'm gonna walk through the front door and whatever.
Yeah.
So this guy tells me, he's like, no. He goes, "You have to, because you got to go in the back." He goes, "And there's a slot in the window. I need you to stick the pizzas through the slot in the window." Wait. So I go, no, in my head, I'm going, "Oh, this is perfectly normal." But like, okay. So what winds up happening is I walk up to this back window, like behind the school, and I'm sticking like, this is each one pie is like fitting through. I did like 6 pizzas. He's like, thanks, boom, whatever. Then I find out, I don't know when, this entire thing, like him and like a bunch of people, like they like barricaded themselves in like a room at the school and were hiding. Like I
We went
found
into an
out,
art room. It was abandoned.
abandoned.
And
It was
we
an
had our
abandoned-
own
it was an
little
abandoned
pizza,
room.
you know.
That's hard.
And they found out about the pizza, and they were like, "How did this happen?" We're like,
We don't know.
no one snitched.
No one snitched on
Nobody
that.
They kept it
snitched.
down?
Oh yeah,
But it
no
was
one's
one of
gonna
those. It was
snitch.
one of those. Like that's one out of like 100 examples of, hey man, could you? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like,
And we would like tell girls like, "You want some pizza?"
Oh,
Just sneak 'em
really?
in.
Okay.
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 you see,
Did any of that work out though? Like, did you pull any baddies?
Listen,
Hey man,
This mic
you
on?
gotta shoot some, but you missed some. That's why I always say to myself,
listen.
man.
Just I'll say this: you guys, are you do like prom weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you guys go? Like, where do you?
Yo, can I go first? You want to go
Yeah,
first?
where you guys gonna go?
So we had me and him, right? We're best friends, right? I know
Yeah.
him
Mhm.
since
Sixth grade? Seventh grade? Sixth or
No,
seventh?
sixth grade.
Awesome.
So sixth grade, yeah.
Nice.
So his mom invited me and this other kid, Itzley. He invited us to Seaside Heights to spend the weekend, right? Have some Six Flags after.
Nice.
So spend some time, last.
And we
Like
were
you
at-
didn't do this yet, right?
No,
we
this
already
happened
did.
this year.
This happened this summer.
This
And
happened
we
this
were at a
summer.
beach house. But,
Okay.
you know, like, it was like all my bros here. We had the good, the bad. You know,
The ugly.
I tried on my, you know, I don't know if I can say that.
Were there any
Yeah, yeah.
parents there?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I mean,
So
we
his
had our
parents.
own little room upstairs.
yeah,
but
don't say.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
incriminate yourself.
Yeah, don't expose.
I'm past the statute of limitations.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Like, let's just say, like, a lot of
Yeah.
crazy stuff went down. Like,
Sure.
this is, like, really, like, what, like, being a kid's all about. Like, not doing extreme stuff.
Right.
But, you know, like, doing the joys of it. Like, having a little bit of fun, letting loose.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little
100%.
party, you know.
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
so what I was gonna say is we went to Wildwood. That's
Yeah.
where like our whole high school went.
Yeah.
So we all rented houses and we had like, you know, groups in the houses, whatever. Our house was probably like 10, 12 people, something like that. The first night we were there, I think we rented it for like 3 nights.
Oh.
The first night we were there, the whole school was in our house. So
What?
that's
Whole school.
the whole school.
Wow.
Well, except one house because I had an ex, but basically the whole school. So it was getting crazy, and then the next day, we didn't know this, but the owner was staying out in like a mini house in the yard. So
You guys know that beforehand?
no, we didn't know.
That's
that.
weird.
But he did that because kind of to keep an eye on it because he knew it was gonna be kids on prom weekend, you know.
No, anything could happen.
So the next day happens, something happened. We were running around. Oh, someone took my phone, and I was in the shower. Someone took my phone. I was like, oh, I'm about to text people. I jump out the shower. I'm holding a towel. I'm running through the streets of Waldwood with a towel. I'm like, give me my phone, dude. He runs around the back, runs into the back door, and closes it. And I'm still running. I go through like a glass screen door. Shatters. The thing broke. I like lost a toenail. So I go inside the house. My arm's bleeding. The owner walks in, sees the house destroyed. Like literally, there's paintings on the ground.
Bro.
You know, there's alcohol everywhere. He's like, all right, you guys, you're out. You're out. You gotta leave. I'm like, no, bro. We're supposed to be here for like 3 more nights. And
This happened on the first night?
this happened on the first.
Bro,
Well, we had the first night, then the next day. So luckily, one of the girls that was in our house, her family had a house in Seaside. So
We were at Seaside this summer.
so we just got in a couple cars, went to Seaside. So all our friends were still in Wildwood for the weekend, and we were just in Seaside, and we just made whatever. But dude, it was. Yeah, and we never got the security deposit back, obviously, but
Bro, I mean, like. yo.
And you still have a pretty. You got a nasty scar on your arm.
I got a scar
It's
on my
pretty
arm.
serious-
Oh, for real?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
pretty
got a
serious.
scar on my arm.
And see, here's the thing too. Like, so I would, and then of course I'd find out, after the fact with certain things. But it's life, man.
Well, first of all, my little bro Jake, when he was really little, he would love to snitch.
Oh,
He hates when I say this because he's like, bro, like he's not a snitch now, but when he was really little, he would snitch.
Yeah.
So like, when that was all going on, you might not remember. Do you know the app Vine?
Yeah,
Or
bro,
no?
of
You know
course,
Vine?
man.
Okay,
Vine,
okay.
yeah.
So this is the peak of Vine, and I had a Vine account.
Yeah.
And then we would just post videos. So he was showing my mom the videos from prom weekend, like people drinking.
Nah.
So she's blowing my phone. I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh no, that wasn't me. It's like, and then she sent me a video. I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah, you just had to admit it.
So
Man.
yeah, I was cooked. I was cooked. And
Fried.
then yeah. So but yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
bro.
Listen, man, I will tell you, it's you know, I want everyone to have fun, enjoy yourself. You know, and just don't be stupid, man. That's all. I mean, enjoy yourself, but
Yeah.
on the other hand, you know, just be.
Be responsible.
I'll say this. One thing I never messed with, and I wasn't even friends with people who messed with like actual drugs, like hardcore drugs, stuff like that. Like, if you were doing that stuff, I'm not even chilling with you, because those people are like they're weird, bro. They're weird. They're doing crazy drugs and like weed. You know, I had no problem with weed. I had no problem with weed. I know this is a school thing.
Yeah, we can say that.
But I'm of age. I could purchase it. But any other drug, people doing pills, all this, I'm like, dude, like,
That's scary. That's
That's
too
one
much.
thing, like, you gotta go.
It's
No,
scary
man.
stuff, man. It's
Like,
scary stuff.
That's a problem for like a lot of rappers too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
dude,
like-
how many rappers have died from
Like I think
doing
you know
this?
Lil Peep, obviously.
Yeah.
You got
Like,
X,
yeah.
Juice.
Juice.
No,
No, X didn't
no,
die.
yeah, he
He
got,
died,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hit
I
him
know,
up.
X?
I know.
Yeah, X.
Yeah, but Juice World. That was
Mac
tragic.
Miller, one of my favorite rappers.
Bro,
Yeah.
I love Mac Miller
Yeah.
so much. Can I drop top 3 songs by him right now?
Go ahead. What
Bro,
do you think?
I'm not gonna drop 3 songs. Albums. Okay, first of all,
Well, he doesn't even have that many albums.
like he doesn't. But watching movies with the sound off.
Okay.
Okay, my favorite song off that. You know the song "Okay" with Tyler Creator.
Yeah.
Okay, I love "Okay." My second favorite album. Fuck.
Dude, you gotta understand. When I was in high school, this is
Yeah.
when he debuted.
Yo, Kids was popping, right?
Yeah, that.
Oh.
You know, like Nike's on my feet.
Nike's
like,
on my
feet,
You
keep
know,
the cypher complete.
senior
Oh my
skip
God.
day.
Oh my.
Like that was when I was a senior. You know, so.
Dude, wow. What do
So
you
when
feel
he
about Mac
died-
Miller?
So, what's funny about Mac Miller? There's probably two or three songs that I know.
Yeah.
But I'm not like I said.
I don't think you were, like,
I-
listening to
I don't
Mac
know,
Miller
But
like
I know there's a couple because of Jake. See, let me just tell you what I do with
Jake
Jake.
will always put him on.
Let
the
me tell you
songs.
what Jake does. So every Monday night, I go over to Jake's, and our stream, because we both enjoy music. So I share stuff I like, he shares, and he's like that. I'm gonna send you the song, listen to it. We're gonna talk about it on stream. So we do stuff like that, and you know we do other things. But music is such a big.
Like a stream they've done was, Wad listens to "Take Care" for the first time.
Drake, he told me
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, like something like that. Like that's
So what we did is
that's a good idea.
I know songs off of the album, of course I do. But what he did is he goes, listen, we're gonna listen to the entire thing, and then we're gonna rate each song, what you think of it, what do you think the message is, and we've done that with some other as well. But that
Yeah.
one was actually really good, and that's the thing that I have with Jake, because Jake makes music. You know, Jake's very talented.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's very talented.
really good.
listen
man.
to that.
I tell you, one of my, not just Jake, it's one of my all-time favorite songs. One of Jake's songs is one of my all-time favorites. Of course, you know it very well.
On Tilt.
On Tilt it's tremendous.
Yeah, just type it on Tilt on Spotify by Juke. You'll see it.
It's
Who?
incredible.
Juke.
Yeah, he
I've
goes.
heard of him. Yeah, Juke.
Instead of Jake, Juke.
But
So it's a U instead of an A.
this song on Tilt is. I'll tell you right now, man.
Yeah.
I'll put it up against anything. It's fantastic.
No, he's really
It's
good.
absolutely
He's really
fantastic.
good. He's really
Hey,
good.
so one thing, and obviously no promises, but you guys have such a fantastic setup here. One of the things, and again, no promises, but we'll have a conversation with the Rizzler's dad, and maybe we can because listen, they're Jersey people.
Yeah, facts.
So it would be, it would just be a fun, and I know what all of a lot of people like the Rizzler.
We
So.
might need Secret Service here for if that's
well,
gonna
that's a
happen,
different
but
story.
yeah.
Yeah, but okay, my fault for cutting you off about Mac Miller.
No, you're good. No, you're good. Go
But I
ahead.
want to hear your like top 3 albums.
I mean, hold on. Let me actually
Got
just
pulled
look
up
at
this
the.
chick ass series. Use Spotify or Apple Music.
I use Spotify more.
Yeah, man.
Because the way like you just save the song, I don't know. It just
Spotify's tough.
Hey, you know what I want to ask you guys while he's doing that?
What?
How is the now where the high you guys your basketball team?
Yeah.
How did you do last year?
Yo, I'm actually not even that in tune with the sports, but
Yeah, me neither. Honestly, we wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't even know, but I feel like
Okay.
we have basketball players that are outside. You can ask them.
Yeah, I'm just curious because I know you guys had a long history. You guys were really good for a really long time. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I'm not.
We had a couple wins, but
I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so I'll tell you right now. First of all, number one, Best Day Ever. That's my favorite.
Album?
Yeah.
That's it? Dang.
Best Day Ever, because that's like my,
Facts.
Yeah, I'd say. You know what's funny? Divine Feminine.
Divine. Oh, that's a good
I
one.
feel like people don't really talk about that.
Yeah, that one's like underrated. You got features from Kendrick, Anderson .Paak.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ariana Grande's on there too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that album's fire.
yeah, and then I would say Kids. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
You fuck with Faces? Like the mixtape?
I love Faces.
Dude,
I love
honestly-
Faces. I love what's it called? There's a song called Colors and Shapes.
That one's.
That song, bro. Put that song on when you're driving at
You
night.
fall asleep. You
That's-
zone out.
That's different.
No, but
That's different.
okay. I'm asking you a lot about music.
Yeah.
Top 3 rappers.
I'm gonna just go Drake. I'm just
Guys,
going
come
Drake's.
on, bro. We gotta have
His-
variety.
Nah.
Gotta have variety. Come on.
You see the hoodie, bro.
I see the Scorpion. That's not
Yeah.
me personally.
Yeah.
I don't rock with Scorpion, but
I mean, when was the last time you listened to it?
like Scorpion.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
it's-
be honest,
It's
like-
been bro. It's been a
Years.
minute. Like,
Years, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, go back and just listen to the album. Like,
Yeah.
if people, this is the thing with every Drake album, because I've witnessed them all. When it
Yeah.
comes out, dudes are like, "Oh, this shit's ass." I keep
Yeah,
hearing
man.
shit.
Like honestly, never mind when that came out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't even that bad for people to be shitting on it like that.
But you gotta understand, people are gonna just hate. Like,
Yeah.
there's a whole corner. I mean, you saw when the beef was going on. There's people, they don't even care if his song's better, They're just like, oh no, I'm just hating on him. Like, it's funny to make memes
Not
and
facts.
whatever. So, but then when you go back and listen to the album, you're like, wait, this album's amazing.
it's not that bad.
Like when Views came out, do you guys like Views or?
I mean, I never really listened to Drake's albums. I can only tell you I've listened to 4 in total. Take
Yeah.
Care, Her Loss, Nothing Was the Same, and what's that? For All the Dogs, I think I listened to half of it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not really like the biggest Drake fan. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
so
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Views is going to be 10 years old.
Dang, like it's 2016.
Yeah.
So what's so funny is, probably out of all that stuff, of all of his stuff,
Yeah.
that is just I don't know, man.
Doesn't mom play that still? to this day?
Listen, there's a
My
lot.
mom listens to
There's
Views.
a lot of
bro.
people that it's just, man. I think that was very unique what he did there. That was very unique.
I just think it's just for
top to bottom, man. Everyone is
yeah.
just.
So you never listen to like CLB?
Yo, I remember when CLB dropped, and I think there was like a beef with Kanye going on when Donda dropped a week apart. Yo, I was a Kanye glazer, man. Like, I loved Kanye.
See,
2021.
that's why I'm thinking you don't like Drake like that.
Yeah, I
bro.
love
'Cause
Kanye.
every time I talk to someone who like loves Kanye, they have a little thing against Drake.
No, because
Not fully, but there's
Yeah.
always like,
I don't really like, bro. I remember when CLB dropped and Donda dropped like a week apart. I was in Puerto Rico when Donda dropped. Yo, I was out by the beach listening to that off the grid, bro.
I'm gonna say this about Donda because I went to the concert that they had. They had a concert together. Larry.
The benefit concert. For him to be
Yes,
free,
I
yeah.
was there. I was like front row watching that.
Say for real. Oh my.
So when that was going on, I remember the albums came out, whatever, and I remember like I love CLB, but Donda, I feel like it had too many
songs.
random songs on it. Like if he cut some of the songs out, that could have been a like, because there's good songs in the album.
Yeah, I feel like for
You
me
know?
personally, I felt like Donda ain't have a lot of filler. Like there was that one song with Pop Smoke, that was not needed. It was Television. That shit was buns. I'm sorry. And
I mean, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'd say like you're not gonna like this because you're a Kanye glazer, but I'm saying like I'd say like half the album was like not needed.
half the album.
I'd say half the
I
album.
think it was 30 songs, give or take.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, what was like the most song you remember from that one? Like the 1 hour song.
Guess who's going to jail tonight, or who's
Jail
going to
with
jail
Jay
tonight?
Z or the Baby?
I don't know. That's what I think of the most.
Guess who's going to jail?
And then
tonight?
another one, the one with Don Toliver.
Moon.
Yeah, I
Moon
like
is
that
calm.
one.
You know the one with Cardi Jr.
That one's cool.
That one was hard.
Jake loves Cardi. Jake was just at a Cardi concert.
Wait, which one?
The one that was in Jersey.
No, it was
like a week ago.
Thursday.
Yeah, it was like last week.
Dude.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Didn't you go to that?
No, I went to the NYC show in Barclays Center. He brought out Nav.
Oh, that's what it was.
Was it? Oh,
It was Bar-
wait,
Wait,
was it
bro,
in Jersey?
I was in
It
attendance
Barclays?
with him. I didn't even know.
Who did he bring out?
Yeah.
He brought out Nav.
Really?
Yeah,
brought out Nav at NYC.
Jake was at the Barclay.
See-
It was at Barclay.
See,
Yeah.
Nav. I liked Nav's first album
Yeah.
called Nav.
Yeah.
Now I don't really know what he does, but
I'm not gonna lie. I only know Lemonade and what is it called? That's the song with Raw Wave, Turks and Caicos. But dude, there's this one song with Cardi. It's called Minute. Pierre Bourne produced it. That Pierre Bourne, great producer, man.
that's Jake's favorite.
Pierre Bourne.
He loves his rapping too.
Nah,
Jake
chill.
loves his rap.
Because he said he makes music, right?
Wait, am I thinking with Pierre?
Pierre
No.
Bourne. Nah.
He's a rapper or no?
He's a rapper and producer.
Yeah.
But speaking of
Yeah.
Pierre, like one of his main rappers that he produced for, Playboy Cardi, dude, his new album this year, music,
Yeah.
hard. Best album of the year.
Wait, who was beefing with Drake, the producer? What was his name?
Metro Boomin.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. So Jake loves Pierre.
Oh.
He likes Pierre. Yeah, Metro
Yeah.
Boomin. Because I didn't want to mix it up, but yeah.
Yeah, nah. But
Yeah.
I feel like me personally, that music album by Cardi, I don't know if you heard a Playboy Cardi song.
Yeah.
He does. He listens. He has
Yeah.
Cardi songs on his playlist.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's your favorite Cardi song?
I mean,
Tell
Tell
me your
me,
favorite
come
song.
on.
I mean, come on.
It's with Travis Scott.
Philly?
No.
Or Love Hurts?
Wait, is it not Travis Scott?
No.
Is it Houdini?
No, I have to play it because you're gonna laugh at this.
Nah, chill, we got
It starts with an F.
F.
Wait, hold it.
Hold it.
It starts with an F.
This has become my
You notice
unofficial.
this is one of his favorite songs.
No,
It's a
this-
walkout song.
Wait. This is my unofficial. This is unofficial theme song.
Yeah.
Hold on here. This is like the
We don't
unofficial.
get copyrighted, right? Nah, we chilling.
It's all right. You can do this.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
This is my, and he started this. I don't even know how. This is the unofficial theme song of WAD.
Yo.
Hold on, if I can find it.
You want me to pull it
No,
up?
I have it right here.
No, the way he just referred to himself in the third person was like aura.
Yeah.
Like it was just aura.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh shit.
This has become the unofficial. Or is it the official?
Yeah, no, this is the first.
This
the
is
unofficial
Utopia,
theme song.
dude.
There it is.
This is his favorite Cardi.
Favorite Cardi like feature? Because it's not his song.
Yeah, like this
I know,
is
but
his
I
favorite
think-
Cardi song.
I think
like,
it's so.
whatever.
It's whatever.
Feature or-
So what's funny is this was I don't even know how this started.
Yeah.
It started on stream where if he steps away,
Yeah.
because I do this thing too where because
Alright.
I'll
I'll go to the bathroom or something.
step away
I'll
or
come
go to
back.
some-
He's playing music.
and
on the
I'll
stream.
just and I'll like maybe there's some songs that no one's ever heard before, so I'll put some Sinatra on, or I'll do something like that, and we listen to all these different songs, and then but then and then some of the old school rap too,
Well, let me ask you guys, because you guys are the younger, what are your guys' top 3 artists? I guess let's start with you.
Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't listen to music like that.
Yeah.
I'm not like crazy.
See, like,
on
what does
music.
that mean though? Because you
So-
have to listen to
Yeah,
like
so,
when you
like-
drive in the car, is you just silently
Yeah,
sitting
So-
there?
I be putting him on.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like whenever I'm like in the car with him, he usually gets aux. I drive, I do my thing. But like I got a playlist of like I got house music, I got my rap music. But I usually get my rap music from him.
yeah.
Facts.
But,
So what is the genre that you like? What do you like to listen to?
I kind of
most?
like everything. I like rock. I like hip hop, rap.
Who do you
house.
like in rock? What kind of rock do you like?
Like
classic,
Metallica.
yeah.
Yeah,
Classic,
stuff like
yeah.
that. But
Yeah,
like
classic
I'm not.
rock is pretty cool.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
No,
not
I got
crazy
friends who
on
love
music.
house music. Like that's all they listen to.
I'm not like I used to be crazy on it, but like now it's just kind of like died down. I'm not like.
I'm still amazed though. Like at my age, I'm still amazed how many young people like music from the '80s.
Nah,
And that-
we're talking about like
That
Madonna.
so all
Because they don't
all
make music like that anymore.
what's crazy is think about this. This is the stuff that was on the radio, like when I
Yeah.
was in high school, or in my early 20s or whatever.
nah.
And now to have all these kids still like listen to this music, I that's a testament to that.
Well,
music.
all the real music lasts.
Yeah, it does, man.
All the
That's
real
for
music
sure.
lasts.
And I like doing the stuff too. Like we'll joke around and like
Yeah.
listen to some like Sinatra and guys like that. We have a lot of fun on stream to listen to that
bro.
kind of music and
Wait,
everything.
I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I heard like on the stream I was scrolling and stuff. You were talking about you were at a Sinatra concert, dude.
Oh, I have what this is one of my favorite stories. So I saw Sinatra 5 times.
Yeah.
The first time I saw him, it was during the summer. I was 15 years old, right? And I have my mom's sister, my aunt, and her husband, my aunt and uncle. They would do these events. So he was like a businessman. Like back then, it was like different. He was like in business and everything. And they would do these big entertaining events for clients and things like that. Yeah. And once a year, they would do this thing down at the Jersey Shore at the Art Center. And what they would do is they would have an event. They would bring clients there. They would actually go and meet Sinatra. Like it was a big deal. They paid a lot of money for it. Of course. So what wound up happening was they were going to see Sinatra. It wasn't a big client thing. It was smaller, and it wasn't like a backstage thing. But they were going, and what happened was they happened to have an extra ticket. Oh, now I'm like 15 years old, and I listened. In the house, my mom would play Sinatra, and I would listen to it. But I really wasn't. I wouldn't say I was a big fan, So my aunt calls the house, and she's like, "Hey." Because I was on the beach talking, she was talking to me about Sinatra, and I guess I seemed interested. Mm-hmm. So she called and she's like, "Hey, I have an extra ticket. I'd like him to come with us." So my mom's like, "Hey, your aunt and uncle want you to go see Sinatra." And I was like, I'm 15 years old. I'm like, I don't want to go to a bunch of old people. I'm like, I really don't want to go.
Wait, what year was this?
Wait, I don't want to. Did something? I heard a beep. I don't know.
That's just my watch. You're good.
Oh, you're good. Okay. So those are like rolling still.
Yeah.
So what happened was I am. This is probably. I'm gonna say this is like summer of like maybe. This is like maybe summer of 80. This is like 84. It's like 40 something year, right?
Right.
So anyway, 41, whatever it was. So I'm there, and I really don't want to go. But my mom's like, maybe you should go. They got the ticket. I'm like, whatever. So my uncle comes. My aunt and uncle, they come pick me up. He always drove a Cadillac. That was his car. Like he drove a Cadillac. So he gets me. We go there, park. He meets all these people. I was like, oh God, whatever. So we, they're very, very nice, but everybody's like in their 60s. They're like older people, so whatever. So we go, and we sit down. It's like literally in the third row. And like, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but like, it's a full orchestra. Mm-hmm. It's huge. It's just this huge orchestra on stage. They had a comedian that comes out first. The guy was like a little corny, but it was fine, whatever. And I'm like indifferent. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know a couple Sinatra songs or whatever. And my aunt's all like, whatever. This thing started. And this guy, now at the time, he was an older guy at the time. He wasn't some young guy. Yeah. He comes out on stage. This orchestra was so incredible. Like I've never heard anything like this in my life. It was nuts. He comes out there. After about 3 minutes, I was like, I've never seen anything like this. Like the guy was unbelievable. Even as an older guy, he was unbelievable. And ever since then, I've been just a huge Sinatra fan. And
have you guys listened to Sinatra?
Bro,
I think a couple songs. Yeah.
My friend Stefan, for my 18th birthday, he brought me a Sinatra's Greatest Hits vinyl.
Holy shit.
Bro, when I tell you the last, how they're like 2 vinyls are in one package, dude. Side D, it was stacked. It had the New York, dude.
Yeah.
That's so funny. He bought you that.
Nah, cause he's old timing like that.
Yeah,
most definitely.
He's tapped into like a lot of old shit.
That's funny,
bro.
He's like the guy like you see in the '60s in New York, like business guy, like
business, like him.
Really,
like he would literally have a conversation with you about any type of music ever. Like he's really like that. I wouldn't even mind if we brought him.
Is that crazy to hear that? Like today, a person in high school is getting a Frank Sinatra gift.
I think what you have to understand though is what Sinatra sings. They're called American standards. So a Sinatra song, except for very specific ones like New York, or My Way, those are designated for Sinatra. But there's a bunch of other songs like Fly Me to the Moon or whatever. That many singers have, over the years
they had their version of it.
They have their version because this is like the American like standard playbook, standard
songs. It's like
songs.
the theme song.
Yeah. So why this guy? Like why Sinatra? Well, dude, first of all, he was.
Somebody's coming in.
Yeah,
all right.
The door's locked.
We're running late.
What time is it?
Oh God, it's late.
Wait. Time is it?
It's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this.
How long
now
have we
you
been
guys,
going?
if the word's getting around, you guys are here and they're all across the street, like.
Oh my God.
All right.
We actually got. I got y'all boys. Don't worry. I'll get a blanket, whatever. Keep y'all.
No, we're good.
So
we're
about
good.
10
Yeah,
minutes.
we're wrapping up now.
Let's wrap it. Let's wrap it. We've been going. I mean, this has got to be an hour plus.
Wait. Try the Los story though. We just finished like the Sinatra story.
Yeah. No,
Huh?
yeah.
Finish the
I got it.
Sinatra.
I got it.
Finish
I got it.
overheated.
I got it. 10 minutes.
See, I was worried about that. I was worried
Yeah,
about.
it probably overheated. Probably.
Did it stop?
Probably, yeah.
I see.
Wait.
I got the other camera.
Yeah, we got it. We're good. We're good.
Listen, at the end of the day, you have the audio.
Yeah, that's
That's
more than
so-
sufficient.
Finish the
Yeah.
audio? Like we're still recording?
Yeah, we got on this
Oh,
and
word,
then
yeah,
those.
bro. I mean, like, dude, like, it's actually crazy how a man like you has seen Sinatra, because he was like a legendary artist.
Oh, I mean,
Well, he
listen,
didn't. He died in like what
98.
98. So, you know,
May
he lived pretty long.
May 14th, 1998, he died. The same night he died was the finale for Friends.
Really?
Oh,
And
wow.
wasn't the finale for Friends aired on like Times Square, like in that big?
Yeah,
Was that
so
Seinfeld?
and so that night he
Probably
died.
both.
He died in L.A. He died in L.A.
Mm.
At Cedars-Sinai, and that same night was I'm sorry, back up. It was the finale for Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, it couldn't have been Friends.
It was
because
Seinfeld.
Friends was in the 2000s.
It was Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
yeah.
So that
That's
was-
crazy.
Think about that for a second.
That's nuts.
Anyway,
How do you want to wrap this up? Should we do
Wrap it
like,
up?
Yeah,
I mean,
how do you
like,
want to wrap it up?
First of all, I want to say, okay, Matt, you can go first.
I want to say thank you guys. You know, thank you for taking time out of your day.
sure.
Listen,
You know, I know you guys are busy men. You guys got a
I
lot of
mean,
things
you
on
would
your
think
mind.
that, but I mean, we just chill.
Yeah,
Really?
bro.
Why would you say that? now people
Nah.
are gonna expect me.
No. Listen,
Come
listen.
on.
When we're chilling, we're chilling.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
there's other stuff we're doing. Like I was just in Miami for the weekend. We
Yeah, I
were in
saw your
Italy
story.
like 2 weeks ago for like 2 weeks. You know, so but yeah, we like to.
We have the ability to be in the moment.
No, facts.
So we don't like when we're doing anything, even streaming or something like this, or meeting with people. We're not like we don't have like 1 foot out the door, like looking to go like. So when we're doing stuff, like I said, particularly with the stream, we're in the moment, and so with something like this.
And I don't like doing a lot of stuff. Like I've done that before, like earlier in my streaming stuff, and I don't like it. I don't
More
like
like a
having to
stay
go
home.
to these events and
Yeah.
I don't like. It's too much. Like I don't know.
I feel like.
I don't know.
Okay, Kai, say something, bro.
You go, yeah.
Bro, I mean,
go
like-
ahead. Go ahead.
Give me some daps, bro. For real. You are the fucking GOAT. They'll censor this shit out in the video. Sir, I'm gonna hit you over with a firm ass handshake. I appreciate you,
I don't know
bro.
if that's on camera.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something right now, though. And this is a lesson for everyone. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
The answer's always no until you ask. And I'm going to tell you something
Listen,
right now.
if one of you, who someone.
I'm going
asked-
to tell you what happened. I'm leaving.
If that didn't happen-
I'm walking out of Chili's. I'm sorry.
Chili's is better,
Come
though.
on.
I'm not even
No,
going
no, no.
Applebee's.
I don't go to Chili's.
Applebee's.
That's stuff.
Dude, you should go to Chili's. Around
Chili's is
these.
fine.
Yeah,
Triple
Chili's
dipper.
is
No,
better.
I like Applebee's. I like the people. Everyone's
The
very
queso
nice.
at Chili's
Nobody
is-
bothers me.
is the best.
So I go to. I'm leaving Applebee's. My man goes, "Can I ask you something?" He goes, "And it's cool if you say no." I'm like, "What the hell could you ask me?" I'm going to say no. It's like, listen, Linden High School, and I was like, he goes, would you be interested? I go, yeah. And then
I remember when you said it to me, I said, "Listen, I'll do it. I just not going at 7 a.m." That's what I said.
Yeah,
no,
nah,
he's,
facts.
no, he can't.
Because
He's
I
not-
stream at night. I'm not
No,
waking
no,
up at
he
7
can't.
a.m.
So
Nah.
I told him,
I can see that.
I go, schedules are not going to work. I said,
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah.
He goes, I said, will you do it? He goes, yeah. So, but listen, man, you don't, but this is friend, you don't ask. The answer's always going to be no.
Nah, facts.
Ask
Yeah.
the question.
Because like I always thought since like you guys are like literally like famous people, I thought you guys were busy outside of work and shit. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's one life only. Doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
I asked.
And guess what?
That's gonna
It
get
friggin'
you places,
happened.
man.
And
We're
guess
here
what?
right now.
That's what I'm saying. You got to ask, brother.
Exactly,
Gotta
man.
ask.
Like you guys are probably the best thing that has ever happened to this school. No glaze.
Whoa. Hold
on.
Well, you guys
Hold on. I mean,
you've
I appreciate
Hold on.
this.
You've had NFL, NBA.
Nah.
MLB.
I'm talking about.
I don't know
I'm talking
about
about strictly in TNN. Like
Oh, that's
Wait,
okay.
do you think there's people outside like waiting?
yes.
Yeah, most likely.
I'm not even lying, but
I don't know, dude.
Los.
Well, yeah.
I mean, maybe we should start making our way out.
No.
All right.
Los. Thank you so much.
I appreciate both of you guys.
Thanks, fellas.
For real.
Wad.
For real.